USC women's volleyball does it again. They lost to an unranked team, number 24, to Colorado. How come did this happen? This was 3-1 in favor of Colorado. Colorado lost the first set 25-20, but then Colorado took the second set 25-22, third 25-19, the fourth 25-20. I can tell you one thing for sure, that USC had more kills than Colorado. 62 kills on 146 attempts with 28 errors, 56 assists, 3 service aces, 9 service errors, 18 solo blocks, 5 blocking errors, 60 digs, 1 ball handling error, and 10 receiving errors for the match. Now, as for Colorado, 45 kills with 14 errors on 125 attempts, 41 assists, 1 error. Oh, by the way, the USC had 2 assisting errors, just like Colorado only had 1 assist error. 10 service aces, 6 service errors, 4 solo blocks, 20 assisted blocks, 4 blocking errors, 48 digs, and 3 receiving errors. In terms of like tie scores and lead changes, the first set had 9 tie scores, second set 9 tie scores, third set 1 tied score, fourth set 1 tie score. But in terms of lead changes, 3 in the first set, 4 in the second, 0 in the third and fourth sets. So some of these numbers don't make sense. They do make sense with the errors just cost USC, but I'm going to go dive into set by set now. Colorado had 9 kills on 23 attempts with 2 errors, while USC had 22 kills on 37 attempts with 6 errors. That makes sense why USC won that first set. Now the second set, USC had 15 kills on 46 attempts with 11 errors, while Colorado had 8 kills on 40 attempts with 3 errors. Advantage in that to Colorado. Colorado in the third set had 14 kills on 32 attempts with 5 errors, while USC had 12 kills on 31 attempts with 4 errors. Slight advantage to Colorado, if you think about it. In terms of percentages, 0.23 difference. That's a difference. Now, in the fourth set, USC had 13 kills on 32 attempts with 7 errors, while Colorado had 14 kills on 30 attempts with 4 errors. Makes sense. When you look at the set-by-set basis, it makes sense of why they lost. USC lost this match. Colorado's not like a bad team or anything. They're now 15-7 overall and 7-5 in Pac-12. The blocks went in favor of Colorado. First of all, less errors overall. Digs, USC had more. And more assists for that. More aces, service aces for Colorado, and less service errors from Colorado than USC. Same goes for ball handling error by 1 and blocking errors by 1. Less attacking errors by 14. And receiving errors by 7. That's a lot of discrepancy. So I would say expect USC women's volleyball tomorrow not to be ranked. What does this mean in terms of what the future the rest of the next match for USC is Arizona State at home, which is huge. Then it's Arizona. Both of those teams are bottom 4 teams in Pac-12. I already went over for the rest of the year already on them. I'm just going to concentrate on like from next poll to the following one, just the next two matches here. Now Colorado, they have this upcoming week at Cal, which Cal is the worst team in the Pac-12. They shouldn't, in theory, have problems. But then at Stanford, ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a tough match. But they already lost to them once, 3-1. So, and this was a revenge match for Colorado also because last time at USC they lost 3-1. Now they did that to them. So, but Colorado does have Oregon at home the following week as well as Oregon State. Oregon's a tough one. Oregon State is not. They shouldn't have to worry in theory. Yeah, they're like second worst team in the Pac-12. You got at Washington. That's going to be a tough match. At Washington State, that's like a team that's just barely ahead of you in the standings here. And you won against them last time. Then you got at Arizona, which you shouldn't worry about in theory. But Utah is a good team. They're barely behind you in the standings, so they're no slouch. But I would more concentrate on like what's immediate ahead of you from the first next two for both of these teams, and of course your next match is your most important. But I'm just saying, down the line when you're looking at it, Colorado has an easier match before they play Stanford, while USC they have two matches they should bounce back. Like they should bounce back again at home. The next two, they should. Then they could get back into the top 25 again, depending on what happens. But I don't know. I just don't see them in the top 25 now. Tomorrow, don't expect them to be in the rankings. Anyways, I just want to break that down. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year.